Thank you for joining us as we interview the brightest minds in cyber here at RSAC 2026 in San Francisco. I'm William Toll, and today I have Joseph Ward, the Chief Product and Technology Officer at RedSeal.
Hi, William. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming. Tell me a little bit about RedSeal.
Yeah, RedSeal is an exposure management platform. And what that basically means is that we find all of the different ways threat actors are going to try and get into your environment, and we help you shut them down before those threat actors are able to take advantage of those various paths.
Segmentation's been around for quite some time, microsegmentation, network segmentation. What do you think has been holding back the implementation? I think Forrester did a study in 2024 where they said 70% of segmentation projects are failing.
No. It's hard. You've got all of these different devices, you've got all of these different systems that are trying to interact with each other. You've got different silos of organizational, or different organizational silos where their policies are different, and to have a proper segmentation policy enforcement, you have to combine all of that together. The technology for that hasn't really been around for very long, and you've got kind of two different options on how you can look at this. You can either pull data from every one of those systems. This is RedSeal's approach, actually, where we're going to pull data from firewalls. We're going to pull data from switches, routers. We're going to pull data from the endpoint agents, all of that. And then you can actually see if policies are being violated because you have all of that in a single digital twin simulation. The other way is something that's doing active enforcement, like you guys do with Elisity, where you're actually pulling data also from systems that know about these users, these
the context.
The context, and you're able to actually enforce that centrally in one place very easily. That didn't exist 4, 5, 6 years ago. The technology is just now showing up and actually being able to be used.
When we think about healthcare, manufacturing, critical infrastructure, like you just mentioned, like the teams and the different philosophies and their, the goals and the concerns about disruption and things. Like, is that what's maybe also holding us back? Or?
Yeah, so, in a traditional IT environment, you can put an agent on those systems. In a traditional IT environment, you have 20, 30 years of best practices where people understand, okay, we're going to block this off, we're not going to allow access here, or whatnot. You can't do that in an OT or IoT environment, and that's what these different segments that you mentioned all have in common. We're talking about devices that, sure, they have some sort of operating system on them, but you may not have access to that operating system. You can't put an agent on them or anything like that. And also, uptime is absolutely 100% critical in these environments. If you're a power generation facility, your generator can't go down, which means your SCADA system can't go down, which means you can't interfere with those devices. You can't change policies on the fly. You can't even afford to have them reboot. And so you have to enforce it at another layer. In our case, we are looking at it from the network layer. You are too. And that actually allows those systems to be protected in ways that they couldn't have been before.
Right. It's like the people, process, and tech coming together.
Exactly.
And perhaps unlocking some closer relationships and trust between the teams.
Exactly.
And perhaps even creativity, right? Maybe in the past they were afraid to ask for a policy because of downtime or documentation or change control windows.
And we still see this when you start talking to these OT engineers about, we're going to make sure that people can't access your controller or whatever the case may be, imaging sensor, whatever. They're terrified because what they see is you're blocking access, therefore I'm not going to be able to control it. You're going to have a false positive, you're going to call something that give me downtime, and of course that means their jobs go away too. So it's terrifying. And
great. I mean, thank you so much. We had a great conversation.
Thank you.